So we were thinking for this little segment to do a little weird thing. We were going to go ask some people about dating and height. So
This is his idea. If I get slapped, it's his fault.
let's go check it out. Ask our first two guests here. We have Angelina and
Caitlin.
Caitlin. So Angelina, how tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
5'1" and
I'm 5'3".
5'3". So Angelina, would you date guys who are shorter than you?
I would.
You would?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Tell the truth.
I would. No.
No?
That's okay. That's okay.
Now-
Now, why?
Yeah, now we want to get the why.
I just feel like, you know, if they're taller than you, they feel like more, to me, they feel more protective.
Okay. So
Yeah.
protect.
They feel more protective.
What are you talking about, you idiot?
Okay. How about you, Angelina?
I mean, like I said, like, I would date someone shorter than me
Yeah.
because I feel like I don't really have a preference.
Okay.
So that's about it.
That's awesome.
Wait.
I guarantee she does have a preference, bro. I doubt that she's ever dated a guy shorter than her. I doubt it. If she was to date a guy and he was shorter than her, he would definitely have to have a lot of money.
Have you dated a guy who is shorter than you?
I have not.
You see? As soon as they asked her, okay, you're saying you would date a guy shorter than you. Have you done it? The answer's no. As I said, I've never watched this video before.
Michelle, would you date guys who are shorter than you? Or have you dated guys who are shorter than you?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, how much shorter? How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
5'5".
But
okay.
I'm always in heels.
And
so
heels. Okay, so you're a little taller. Okay.
Oh yeah, the heels, the dreaded heels. Whoever created high heels is just an idiot, bro.
And you've dated guys who are shorter than you.
I have.
Has the relationship went on for a long time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And you had nothing wrong, like it wasn't a deal breaker.
It was not a deal breaker.
Awesome.
No.
What about when you were in your 20s?
Yeah, so they could be short, but they had to have, you know.
The bronze, the back it up.
What she's saying is they had to be Italian or Sicilian.
Right,
You know why?
always.
You know why?
They always had a vow.
All right, guys, so we're here with our next couple. We have Fabian and we have Maria. So we're going to ask them what they think about dating and height. So Maria, what do you think about dating guys who are shorter than you?
Okay, hi guys. No.
No? Just a straight no?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's a
Is it-
vulnerability thing,
Okay.
like where you want to feel protected and
Protected.
comforted. Yeah.
Protection.
But I have no I guess judgment upon others who are.
Gotcha.
What are you talking about? You would never date a guy shorter than you, but you have no judgment on people who are. You are judging. This is the thing. A lot of times when you catch women in these kind of moments, like they don't want to look superficial. They don't want to look shallow. They don't want to look like bad people. But the reality is you've already said that you wouldn't date a guy shorter because you see it as a vulnerability.
Dating girls who are taller than you.
I would never do that.
You would never do that.
No.
Why is that?
I guess a confidence thing. I mean, I have the confidence,
Yeah.
but I feel when you have someone who's taller than you,
Right.
it would just feel weird to me personally.
Yeah.
Like even when she wears heels,
Yeah, you feel a little-
I feel a little.
yeah.
Like, oh, don't wear anything too tall.
Right.
Like keep it short. And
Casey.
I'll be real with you guys, yeah? Most guys, if you are more on the average height side, like 5'9", 5'10", I think you should date women that are considerably shorter than you. I'll be real. I've been thinking about this for a while, like, and as a guy who, I've dated women that are on the taller side, like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", and obviously I've dated a woman that was 6'2". Bruh, like, I would say on the whole, it's in your best interests to date a woman that's like shorter than you, because they will just naturally, subconsciously look up to you. Women just want to look up to a guy. They don't really want to be eye level with a guy, or they don't want to really be taller than a guy. Especially guys that are around 5'9", you probably want to date a woman that's like 5'5". Do you get what I'm saying? You 5'10", you want to date a woman that's 5'5". When I've been around women that are like 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, their perception of men who are shorter than them is not good, fam. I'm telling you from experience. I've been around them. I've been inside them. They'll say a lot of nasty things behind your back. I was dating a girl that was considerably tall, and she used to tell me about stories of like short guys trying to, you know, chat her up and stuff like that. And she was really nasty about it, to be honest. She was really nasty about it. So I think it's in the best interest of most men, you should date a woman that is considerably shorter than you. And to be honest, there's a lot of short women that are walking around anyway. In America, there's this issue where you have these said short women who are like 5'1", 5'2", 4'11", and they're still seeking after a guy that's 6'5". That's just a crazy extreme, but that really exists. And again, I really think that is predominantly an American issue of heightism, which is slowly creeping around cultures around the world, because the American women have such a big influence on women around the world.
Would you date guys that are shorter than you?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give it why?
If he's like nice and attractive, I
would.
definitely would.
So if you're a short guy, you got to be gorgeous. 8 or 9 out of 10 in looks. To be honest, I've seen guys that are short with nice looking girls. They have a certain type of face that women find attractive. So yeah, there's gonna be women that will still harshly discriminate against them for their height, but there's some women that will give them lenience because he's got a good shape and he's got a nice face. But even in that situation, I still think that those women, especially if you are dealing with an American woman, you're still kind of in a precarious position, because those women are heightists. And there are guys out there that probably are on the same looks level as you, but they're just considerably taller. And if they like your girl and she's a good looking girl, boy, I don't know, it's kind of precarious.
Just because you're short doesn't mean you can't fight.
No,
So if you
I
can
like
still
that.
fight, then that's fine.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
And that's a good point that she made. That was a good point. I'm happy she said that. Like, that's a really good point. Just because a guy's tall doesn't mean that he's tough, and it doesn't mean he can fight. I had my first England amateurs boxing match, and I fought a guy, and he was 5 inches taller than me. He was 6'6", and I beat him, bro. All this, a guy is tall, so he's automatically a protector and a superhero, is absolute crap. That's why you don't hear tall guys saying that stuff. It's only women that say that stuff. You never hear tall guys coming out trying to go on like, oh, I'm tall, so that means I can kick everyone's backside. Because they know it's not true. Because men, we live in the real world. We have to live in the real world. It's only women that have this kind of fantasy that, oh, he's tall, so he's a superhero. No, bro. Like, it's not.
My
have-
current boyfriend's short.
Is he? How tall is he?
Like 5'10".
5'10"? Well, you're...
I'm like 5'6", 5'7".
She just said her current boyfriend is short. He's 5'10".
What are you talking about, you idiot?
After all them things she just said, then she come back and said her boyfriend is short and he's 5'10", when the average height is about 5'9", 5'10".
He's taller than
But
you.
like he's still short compared to like the
Oh,
average.
okay.
Like the average. is
Okay,
still
but
short.
would you date guys?
No, she said that he is short in compared to the average. This is what I'm saying to you guys. You could be a good looking dude and be short, and a girl like this might still date you, but she still considers you short in comparison to other men that she finds attractive. She said a couple good things. Oh, just because he's short don't mean he can't fight and blah, blah, blah. She would date a guy shorter. But bro, she's 5'6", her man is 5'10", and she said that he's still short in comparison to other guys.
Guys that are actually shorter than you than 5'6"?
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
probably.
That's cool. So you got
No, I haven't.
But you probably would. You might.
Look, this is and then she said she would date a guy that's shorter than her. Have you done it in the past? No.
Chloe, would you date guys that are shorter than you, or is it a deal breaker?
Oh, it's a deal breaker
It's a deal breaker
me.
for you?
Yeah, they gotta be taller than me.
Okay,
to
can you give us a
protect-
why?
They gotta be taller so I can hug them and they can protect me.
Protection.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been getting a lot of that lately. Okay. And then Lindsay? Come on, Lindsay, you look great.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I would not date anybody shorter than me because I'm 5 foot and that would just be wrong. I'm not doing that.
It would be wrong. Okay, so like a protection thing as well? Or is
It would just
it just feels off?
It just wouldn't be right.
Okay. How tall does a guy need to be for you to feel comfortable with this?
Well, like I said, I'm 5 foot,
Yeah.
so at least a couple inches.
Okay.
But probably I like them like taller. Like
okay.
I like
5 or 6 inches
Yeah,
taller? Okay.
yeah,
Is my
like-
height good? Like at least?
yeah,
A
at
little bit taller?
least.
Okay,
at
at least.
least.
So
But
I'm even on
I
the
like
short
like
side.
6 foot.
6 foot, so like this.
Yeah, like I like tall.
So I would need to get statue lengthening too, guys.
For
Okay, so
sure,
awesome.
yes.
Very cool.
The guy jokingly said, I would still need to do height lengthening surgery. And she said, yeah, for sure. That's crazy, bro. She said that to his face. She weren't even laughing, joking. She said it to his face, bro.
I like tall.
So I would need to get statue lengthening too, guys.
For
Okay,
sure.
So awesome.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Kaylee, would you date a guy that is shorter than you?
No,
Oh, no. Just like that. Why?
I just don't think it's attractive, and I want to be able to wear 6-inch heels, and you still be taller than me.
Silence, you fool!
She is making her dating preference based on wearing 6-inch heels. What an idiot.
Gotcha. Is it more of a protection thing? Like you feel comfortable letting them in?
No.
Okay.
I definitely don't care about that. I
Okay.
just don't find it
It's more the
attractive.
the look.
Right.
Gotcha. So Alexandra, would you date guys that are shorter than you?
No.
No? All right. All right. So how tall are you? Do you know how tall you are? You're not so sure?
I have 169.
169, so about
Yes,
5'9". Okay.
I think, yes.
Okay, gotcha. So she's 169 and you would not date guys. Can you tell me why?
I don't know why. Like,
It's more so
Yeah.
just you just want to feel protected, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, protection.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it the look also, like you don't like guys feeling like shorter than you looking down, or is it?
yeah, it's
okay.
not good.
Okay, so it's more of a look thing, guys. All right. Thanks so much, Alexandra.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
welcome.
Courtney, how tall are you?
About 5'7".
5'7"? Okay. Would you ever date a guy that is shorter than you?
No,
No.
I wouldn't.
Okay. Can you give me a why?
Just not as attracted to
Okay,
them.
so it's more of like appearance.
Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
Would it be a protection thing as well, or just appearance?
No, I think just appearance.
Appearance thing.
Some of these women are saying it's not even a thing about protection. It's just looks. It's just superficial.
Okay, I just feel a little awkward standing with a guy that's shorter
Yeah,
than you. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Very cool. Awesome. Thanks so much, Courtney. Appreciate it. Awesome. All right, guys, so there it is. You have it right there. About 70-30 girls feel like they would not date guys that are shorter than them, mainly because they don't feel protected and they feel like it might look a little awkward. But hey, Rich here is going to grow 3 inches. It doesn't matter. So
3 inches taller. We're solid everywhere else.
that's right.
But it's definitely 70-30 or 80-20. And to be honest with you ladies who are watching out there, you should give the shorter guy a chance. If he screws up after 2 dates, fine, peace out. But otherwise, give him a chance, you never know.
This guy that's talking, he's gonna get limb lengthening surgery. He's gonna grow 3 inches in height. It's actually crazy the lengths that men are going through to attract women.